Champagne and good vibes, yeah. Las Vegas counting thousands. Champagne and good vibes. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Time to party like we just won the lotto. Smoking on that good kush. Jackpot, celebrate till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside. I used to pull up in that hoop ride. Yeah, you should see the cars outside. Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, you don't want no issue. Yeah, Icy got the diamonds in the crystals. That's what the VIP list do. Yeah, that's what the VIP list do. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects.
That's the champagne niggas. That's the champagne niggas over there. We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not even need it no more. They can go home. It's our turn.
La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Place to Dubai, my dream trip is white. Drip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm Max B wavy. All white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. My chick so crazy, my whip so crazy. Pull up with my baby, flight to LA. The smoke on Marathon, yeah that OG. Flight to Jamaica, then shoot off to Haiti. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse, winning counting thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes.
C23, pack your shit. Hey Thomas, let's go.
They let me out this bitch, now I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living while that shit is soon in. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Brody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped. Then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Pina posts a young boy, you ain't breathing no more, yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out, yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, y'all niggas be good. Work.
Good morning, 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 good morning. Holla at everybody, man. You got a homosexual, man. You gotta get him up. You gotta get him up out of there, man. You got a couple more days, then he can hang around. But right now, he gotta get up and up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? It's the No Longer Trap Podcast. It's Monday, man. Let's talk about it. We gonna recap the weekend. I'm gonna talk about this new sponsorship deal I got with Aura, and I need everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you support the No Longer Trap Podcast, I need you to come out here and check out this weed I got for you. You understand what I'm saying? You come on down to Aura. You understand what I'm saying? This morning. Oh man, I got so much to tell you. All right, this is where I gotta start first. First and foremost, I wanna thank everybody in this journey that I had, especially the people that's been on the side of me. You know what I'm saying? For real. I got too many names to just keep naming. I don't want to forget nobody. So I ain't even going to get the names. If you've been on the side of me during this mission, you know I'm talking about you. If you was on the side of me and you left this mission, I ain't talking about you. If you was on the side of me and you never been on this mission, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But I just want to thank everybody, man, that's been rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And because I wouldn't have did this without y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say, man, I want to first and foremost, I want to thank Robin. Because this wouldn't have went down without Robin. You know what I'm saying? Robin's been a manager over there at Aura for a long time, and me and her has been discussing about this idea, and she was talking about bringing it to the big dogs and blah, 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 and she did. And they sat me down, man, and I was in there for a few hours with them, man, and after them few hours, man, it was a signed deal. You understand what I'm saying? And I want to thank Carter, I want to thank Mr. Moretti. You understand what I'm saying? I want to thank Mike. You understand what I'm saying? Because sitting down with these guys, man, these guys in different tax brackets, for one. You understand what I'm saying? And for two, I just want to thank them guys for just letting me be real and not letting me sit there and do no other shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I do gotta thank one person, because his teachings that we've been going over the last year or so paid off. I want to shout out to Unique, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the Black Business Network was all about, and he been prepping me for the last year to sit down at the table with them. and for the last couple of days, I've been nervous, and I kept calling him, and I kept going, Unique, what you want me to say? He was going, yo, bruh, where we've been, you know what I'm saying? We stayed the course, and yo, I want to thank you, homeboy. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit right there. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta thank everybody once again, man. And I gotta say this. Anything that I say that, like I explained to them, I will never, ever, 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 ever in my life promote trash. So if your weed ain't good, I don't give a fuck what kind of deal we got. I'm not promoting no trash. Point blank, you won't see people on the streets making fun of my No Longer Trap Pod bundle deal, saying my shit, niggas is burning my shit, niggas just got my shit next to trash cans and shit. No. It ain't gonna happen like that. The No Longer Trap Podcast is weed that I smoke, that I can stamp it, mother. I can goddamn put a stamp on it. You understand what I'm saying? So for $30, I ain't trying to stretch out on you. For $30, y'all can come on down to Aura and check out this bundle deal. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's only a limited for people that, and see, tomorrow you're gonna see the QR code. It's gonna be on. Shout out to my brother Kyler over here at Aura. He's gonna have the QR code on my podcast. Now, when you guys see the QR code, right? This is what the QR code does, right? So the QR code, when you're watching the podcast, just say you wanted to see Aura's deal of the day. You just put your goddamn phone up to the podcast, and it's gonna zap in there. It's gonna tell you the deal of the day. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna tell you what flowers we got. What's the deal? What's the No Longer Trap podcast special? It's gonna tell you shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't done with you yet though. I ain't done with you. That's what you was gonna get for $30. You understand what I'm saying? But we also gonna do this for you. Every day, right? I'm giving out 7 grams of any flower you want. All you gotta do is when you go to that desk, you gotta say, what number am I? That's all you gotta say. After you go in there and make your purchase, you go and you say, what number am I? If that counter lady says, no matter of fact, you're gonna know that you're that number. Once you ask, are you that number? You're gonna know you're that number. But you have to ask, are you that number? You can't say, walk in there, and can I get the No Longer Trap bundle deal and not ask them what number are you? You cannot ask them. If you don't do that, you ain't gonna get the free 7 grams of any flower you want. See, now let me tell you what 7 grams in there is. 7 grams of their best flower in there, right? I think it's gonna cost you $100 and something. $100 and something you're gonna get for free. Every day. All you gotta do is when you come in there, you ask him, what's my number? And if they tell you, oh no, you're gonna know. You'll know when it's your number. And that goes for everybody. That goes for everybody that walks in there. All you gotta do is say, what number am I? What number am I? And you're gonna get free 7 grams. Ain't no dispensary giving out free 7 grams of any flower you want. Let's be real. Any flower you want, go in them other dispensaries and say, you just give out free 7 grams. For free. No money, nothing. They're gonna say, I don't know. Of any flower you want, where they doing that at? Yeah, they're doing that up at Aura. Alright? This is what we doing every day. You understand what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is come into Aura and say, am I the number? That's all you gotta say is am I the number? And you lit. You understand what I'm saying? So, second, after the podcast today, I will be at Aura from about 9 to about probably 2 or something. I'll be there. So you can come in there, you can get No Longer Trap podcast merchandise. And you can come up in there and holler at me. You know, see if you're a number, see if you're winning that 7 grams this morning or this afternoon or tonight. See if you're the one that's winning this 7 grams. You understand what I'm saying? So come on over there. If you support the No Longer Trap podcast, come over there today, tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? Try to get this No Longer Trap. I mean, you go to the asking for the no, and then they'll tell you what's in it. I think it's a fire eighth. The best one is fire, right? You got other pre-rolls, other shit in there for $30. $30. Not 120. Not no. You gonna come out of there with a little package for $30. You know what I'm saying? For $30, you want to come out of there with a little package. So, you know what I'm saying? If you smoke weed, you know somebody that wants to smoke weed, that smokes weed, come on down here to Aura. Check me out this morning. I'll be there from about 9:30 to about 2. You know what I'm saying? You guys come in there and wait. After lunch hours, I'll be in there. You know what I'm saying? So you come on down there and check me out. Come on down there and see what we got smoking in there. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to come on down there and check it out. Come on down there and check out this flower, man. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta give me a shot to say, all right, let me see what kind of bud this is. Trap sitting there putting this. Let me see if I'm getting high and I'm getting a great deal. You know what I'm saying? The weed's great and I'm getting a great deal. So let's check it out. Want y'all if y'all ain't working. So if some of y'all can come on lunch break. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't working, come on down to Aura. You know what I'm saying? In Central Falls. You know what I'm saying? It's located in the back of Central Falls. So if you go up Dexter Street, you get to the light right here at 7-Eleven, you see that big church on the side, you just keep going straight, and you'll see it. It's on your left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? That's Mecca. It's on your left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? They done gave me so much aura shit, right? I got aura everything. I don't even know if the address is on this bitches. Is the address on this mother? Oh, let me get the address. Oh, I gotta get the address so you can put it in your phone. Aura Dispensary in Central Falls.
Okay, I found this on the web for Aura Dispensary in Central Florida. Check it out.
No, Central Florida. Come on. I ain't talking about that one. I ain't talking about that one, city. So if anybody got the address already, can y'all put it in the link? Because you know I'm going to be real slow with this, but I'm going to put it in the link. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Chief will be pulling in any second now. Chief probably got it memorized. You understand what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me go. Let me ask Siri again. Siri, Aura Dispensary in Central Falls, Rhode Island.
The only option I found is Aura of Rhode Island on Lonsdale Avenue in Central Falls, about a half mile to your north, and it gets 1 star on Yelp. Is that the one?
All right. So listen. All right, man. All right, it's on Lonsdale Avenue. That's what we do. Yes, it's on Lonsdale Avenue. I don't know the exact. Siri, Aura on Lonsdale Avenue.
I found one option, Aura of Rhode Island on Lonsdale Avenue in Central Falls.
Yeah.
About a half.
Yep. That's it right here. That's it right here, so you're going on. Shit ain't my internet is fucked. I got all this shit hooked up to the internet. Y'all get that. There we go. We are open. There you go. 9. There we go. Oh my God, it's right there. Hey yo, see, that's all my people love me. It's right there. Hey yo, can you put the address please up on there? Can somebody put the address on there? Let's get it, man. I need y'all to pull up there today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Come check it out. I got the Trap, No Longer Trap Podcast merchandise on deck today with me. The t-shirts. You understand what I'm saying? I got every color. I got every flavor. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. So let's get on with this show, man. And I just want to thank everybody again, man. And I hope to see y'all guys there for your support this morning. If I don't see you, I don't see you. But if I do, man, I got a picture for you. And I might, and for the first, I don't know, I'm giving out some free t-shirts. I'm going to give out some free ones today. But I need $20. So please, I need $20. I'm sorry. Bills got to get paid and things got to happen. So, but I will give out a few free ones before the show's up. Get your fucking asses on that goddamn. Before the show's up, I will definitely be giving up a few free t-shirts. No longer got $5 t-shirts. You understand what I'm saying? We'll definitely.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely be giving a few out today. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Chief Rocker?
Salute, man.
Talk to me, baby. We are bored now. Hey, yo, we are bored now. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. And I know a lot of people will sit there going, oh my God, yeah, it's that. Sky's the limit. Hey, yo, and this is what I told them at Aura. Hey, yo, man, my goal is you already know, sky's the limit, man. You understand what I'm trying to say? Sky's the limit, Chief. Hey, yo, and this just shows that, right, Chief, that you can do things without people. Because you know all the obstacles that I've been going through on it. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely could do things without people.
Yeah, man.
But we also need people too. We need the right people.
No, you need the right people. And you need a dope team, man. And without you, my brother, without you here with me, I don't even think that I'll be still rocking no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you. You understand what I'm saying? For always keeping me grounded. You know what I'm saying? Because my people's they always come to me and they always tell me, yo, Chief keeps you grounded, Trap. I like that.
This is our natural.
You know
this ain't no act or nothing. This is our natural.
Yeah.
You know how we been before the pod.
How we interact anyway.
How we been before the pod. You know what I'm saying? So
because a lot of times, a lot of our conversations,
better than everybody. Yeah.
A lot of our conversations be podcast conversations that we have when we talking with women or that's there with us, or just me and you just talking about life, relationships. It be podcast shit.
Real life shit. Everyday living.
And we really be giving each other advice just like as we was right here to each other.
Yeah, no doubt.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to thank my brother Chief, man, for being that rock, you know what I'm saying, grounding me right here, you know what I'm saying? I gotta thank everybody.
I'm appreciative as well as even being a part of anything, because you could have had anybody up here. And I know just not anybody would work or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We was just experimenting, but this is what they say now. It's organic.
All right, so I like,
morning, family.
Once
morning,
again, man, I want y'all to pull up to Aura, man. Check me out. I'll be there from. Trees will be there with me too from 9:15. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there for a while.
Or trying to mess with the brothers.
You understand what I'm saying? So come on over there. I told you, you must say your number. You must say what number am I to get this free 7 grams. If you don't say what number am I, they're not gonna say, "Oh, you won today's 7 grams." They're not gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they have to say, "Yo, what number am I?"
So that's like the magic word or code. Or
yeah, because there's a certain number that somebody's gonna get a free 7 grams. Mm-hmm. And if you've been to the dispensary, you know how much 7 grams costs. You know how much this is a big deal. Yep. You know how much you're gonna leave with after the fact. You know
hey, that what number am I doesn't work with me. I'm not, or you ain't getting no free stuff from me. Yeah. You got to pay. Yeah.
Hey
yo, Mike Stewart. Yeah.
Hey yo, my first T-shirt that I'm giving out today, right? If anybody could tell me what was my first episode on YouTube? What month? All you gotta do is tell me what month it is. What month was my first episode on YouTube? You understand what I'm saying? What was my first month? Chief, you can't even remember probably.
Oh God.
I had to go back and do the history. So whoever tells me the first month that I was on YouTube, my first episode, if you say it was this month, and then I'm gonna remember. And then I'll know that
it was before your birthday.
Huh?
It was before your birthday.
Yes, it was.
Alright, so I'm gonna say.
No, it was after my birthday.
Alright. I wanna say September.
Nope.
Damn, it's been a while. It's been like what? Like almost 2 years now, right?
A year and change.
A year and change, like I'm saying, getting ready to be like 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let me see.
Like
Yeah,
July,
5
August.
Nope.
August, July.
Nope. Hey yo.
I have to go back and look at
it. They got it.
Wow.
You know she was gonna get it. It was in November.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
That late? I thought it was still nice outside when niggas was doing that.
Nah, we was doing it, but I wasn't on YouTube.
Yeah, because it was on Facebook.
Facebook. Remember, I was on YouTube. So shout out to Anna Tavares. You know what I'm saying? For her first free T-shirt. You understand what I'm saying? Happy belated birthday. You understand what I'm saying? Alright, and it's up for a free T-shirt. Alright, so moving on. Chief, how your weekend go, brother? Talk to me, man. It's Monday.
My weekend was kind of exciting. You know what I'm saying? Well, eventful.
Eventful?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm good though. I had a good weekend overall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing, man. Every day having a good weekend.
I've been having a good day for like the last 3 weeks.
Nah, you have. You have, man. You've been
since after the 4th of July. I've been
enjoying your life.
Yeah.
You've been enjoying your life.
God's clearing my path. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I'm gonna get right into the show. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this. Yo, this show right here is it was gonna get more into but I wasn't gonna. The individual is not gonna come into this week, but we're gonna talk about it, Chief.
Crawford.
Chief, tell Trap I do my merch. Oh yeah, yeah. No, it was November, Mecca.
Mike Shep, Crawford all day, baby. That man's a technician.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask about that, Chief. About that, I wanted a few people was on Facebook talking. Who you think's gonna? What's your insight?
Bud, that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna get descriptive or nothing.
Okay.
If y'all ain't seen Bud fight, you better go watch some of the other joints. But be honest, or whatever, of this era right now,
that water right there.
of this era and that weight class, that's my favorite fighter.
Yeah,
My
you think
favorite
you take it to
fighter.
another
That's
level?
my favorite fighter.
Alright, so I'm gonna get right into it. So I had a few people reach out to me and come in the shop this weekend and sit down with me. And one woman that came in here, she was watching the podcast and she's been watching it for a while. And one of the topics we was talking about when we was talking about how men, you gotta watch the men around your children.
Of course.
This woman has experienced the worst end of it. But what woke her up was this podcast. And she's decided to ask her 10-year-old daughter, just out of shits and giggles, because she heard me talking on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? About you gotta watch the men around your daughter.
Right.
You know, around your children, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to find out that her daughter was being raped from 6 years old to 10 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Now, he's in prison. He's in prison. Yes, he's in prison. But she wants to share her story. And me, I was so sensitive about this. But she wants to see, and shout out to Damon Harrell. You know what I'm saying? And I sat down with Damon, one of the strong sisters, Helen. You know what I'm saying? From John Hope. And I sat down and I asked them a few questions. And they said, because I didn't think that. I was trying to find a way that we could share her story without me getting sentimental.
I mean, if you feel how you feel about a situation, you can't do nothing about that, though. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's such a sad story.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I want my woman in my city to get it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because this woman had to learn the hard way.
But what if she never was watching and she didn't get inspired by you to even ask her child, and then that shit was still going on? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really. I stopped some situations in my life, like unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put nobody's, out there, nothing like that. Even, you know what I'm saying? Even though it is what it is, but I let somebody move in with me.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very tight knit with that family. And I let, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker move in with me. And the shit that was going on in the household that the person lived in previously before they moved in with me, me allowing that person to move in with me stopped that person from hurting other people anymore. Wow. I ain't gonna get into no specifics with the story because some of y'all might even know what I'm talking about. And I ain't trying to do all that, but that shit stopped due to me allowing the person to move in my house. But I wouldn't allow them to move in my house if I knew what time the motherfucker was on. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit wouldn't have happened. But, those are one of those things that, just saying, it's just out of my control, out of my hands. You know what I'm saying? It just happened to happen like that.
All right, but and I get it. But my thing is, like I explained to her, did you see red flags?
I saw red flags and I never paid attention to them. These were the red flags. Holidays, not even holidays, regular days when I would come pop up at this house, be around the family and everything. Like, the girls didn't like this person. They never sat on the same side of the couch. They never liked taking pictures. They wasn't sitting next to each other at the table for dinner. It was just like a degree of separation that I never paid attention to. I never paid attention to. until shit hit the fan.
And he was
When
touching
shit hit
it.
the fan, I was just like, yo, like everything was just, you know, sliding back, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is why this was like this. Oh, this is, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, me taking that person in or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and not knowing about what was going on, you know, stop that shit from happening.
Because if you would have never took him in, he would have still been in the house molesting these women. And we got a lot of these guys at these households.
Be on family members and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's not just outside men. It ain't just men that women are dating and things like that. It's your own family too.
family.
It's your own family.
And this is sad. And I want to say this because, yo, I didn't, Chief, I ain't even gonna lie, man. I didn't, you know, when I talk about it, Chief, I'm talking about it, but I'm not thinking that it's gonna knock on my door.
It's always like that. A lot of things.
I'm not gonna think a woman's gonna come to me and thank me and say, "Oh my God, you saved my daughter." Just from watching your show, you saved my daughter.
That's major.
That shit touched me. Then when I got another woman tell me the same thing almost, but she caught it before it happened because this man had it said, "Yo, these women are coming out here this week."
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're coming out here. They're gonna share their stories. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to wake all our women up that got children. We must protect our children, bro.
This is another thing too. If you don't talk to your kids about sex,
Yes.
and not in no glorifying manner, but like really talk to them about sex, get them to understand. You know what I'm saying? Get them to understand and know. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the way I was raised, everything I know came from experience. You don't want your kid coming up like that, cause they getting that experience from the wrong people and the wrong circumstances and situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta like my grandparents. I talk about my grandparents all the time. They always taught me right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things, they never ever taught me about sex. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's why you nasty?
Why come? Well, shit.
Give me that weed tray.
I come from some nasty motherfucker.
No, but I'm saying.
My grandparents had 8 kids. My grandfather was tearing shit up all the time.
And it's funny.
My dad got 14 kids. What do you mean?
Now, what I'm saying is, it's funny that we're talking about this, but I want to say this. Yo, we must have conversations with our kids, man.
Yeah.
Yo, this right here showed me that this woman had a 10-year-old daughter, and she had a conversation with him after watching my podcast and find out that this man been touching her, bro, for 4 years.
You know what else is important though with that shit when it comes to that? For y'all, when y'all are talking to your kids, and God forbid anything ain't never happened or whatever, but when you're talking to your kids, you gotta also teach and preach to your kids that, you know, about inappropriate touching and things like that. But like the point I'm trying to make is, you gotta let your kids know not to be scared to tell.
Yes. Not if somebody.
They're not gonna be in trouble for something somebody did to them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gotta let your kids know, you know, about being bribed and conned, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want them to deal with that, because then if they don't got the trust to come tell you, you know what I'm saying, that somebody's violating them, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or you don't want your children also to be that naive and not have the understanding that, like, this is wrong. You ain't supposed to be doing this. You supposed to be loving me and protecting me. You ain't supposed to be trying to hurt me or you know, get some, you know, sexual predatory gratification off. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So
now, when this conversation that you're having with your children, and I know some of you women go, my daughter's too young. Nah, man, I don't believe in that no more. I used to believe with yous. And I'm sorry. I used to believe with yous. I used to go, nah, man, I'm not asking my 8-year-old daughter. I'm not asking my 10-year-old daughter yet about none of that. No, that's not what we doing. Yo, we having conversations. These kids, they know about murders. They know about every goddamn thing that they're not supposed to be knowing. Some of these
They
kids
know
are too
more
fast.
than you think they know. Give them credit for.
Yes, they know way more than you need. You know. So sitting our kids down and explaining to our kids that do never let a man or a woman tell you not to tell me. You don't never let a man touch you in your pee-pee spot. You know what I'm saying? That's what I teach my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody touches your pee-pee, Jace. Mama, nobody touches your pee-pee.
Yeah.
Who touched your pee-pee? You know what I'm saying? I need to know, bro.
Nigga.
Yo, if anybody's ever around my kids, do not touch. I'm telling you, if my kids tell me you touch their pee-pee, I'm going ballistic. So don't even change my kids.
Yo,
Don't even change my kids.
Speaking of that, it's crazy you even said that. You segued into what I was mentally thinking. Like, yo, even though I don't have none of those bones in my body, pause, my own daughter. You see how I am with my daughter?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cousin Didi, everybody that was around or whatever, like, only females that I trusted. Like, I spent so much time with my daughter, but, like, yo, nigga, I only changed one shitty diaper of my daughter in her whole life. I wouldn't change my daughter. Like, if I had to, I would. Like, she peed, like, I could deal with it. But even that, I never liked, I call one of my cousins, my sister.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I used to have one of my female family members that I trusted.
Change my daughter.
Yo, can you get Book? Yo, take Book. Book gotta go to the bathroom. Can you bring her or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said
I was on point with my daughter with that shit, man. Even though it was my own daughter, like, I wasn't changing her. I didn't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know it's my daughter or whatever, I'm like, yo, I just wasn't comfortable wiping no little girl. And I love my daughter to death. I do anything for her. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not into that shit.
Yo, Chief,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought I was the only one, Chief.
Nah, nigga, I changed one.
Chief,
I changed
Chief,
one.
I thought I was the only one
I changed
in the world.
one diaper, my nigga.
Because everybody's gonna know that's your daughter.
I don't care.
Hey, yo, so I'm like, Chief, it's 100%. I'm the same way. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, the only way that Allah has blessed me, Chief, Chief, my 3-year-old daughter is going to the bathroom by herself.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my baby's mother, man. She got my daughter wiping herself. My daughter knows how to, yo, I'm telling you, at 3 years old, she comes right to me, right? And she goes, Daddy, I gotta go to the bathroom. Shut up. You see how she talks to her. She goes, Daddy, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll shut the door, and I'll crack it, because just to make sure. So I peeked in there one day, right, to make sure she was good.
Yeah.
She was sitting on the toilet like this.
She
went to the bathroom. I seen her grab the wipes. I seen her grab, so I know her mother is teaching. You understand what I'm saying? I was just so proud of my daughter. So at 3 years old, so as soon as I opened the door, I was like, before I could go tell her to wash her hands, she was getting the stomp thing, because at my house I got this thing that, you know, I needed to get on the water. So she moved it next to the thing, and she got right up in there and started washing her hands.
Yeah, that's good.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the mothers that are very active in their children's life, and they're trying to get them. Ain't nobody changing their daughters because they go to the bathroom and clean themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to you. And you know what it is though, Chief? Yo, Chief, we were scared to have these conversations with these kids.
Can't be.
But like I was telling
But
Helen,
being informative, you know
like
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
telling Helen,
You're protecting them by having these conversations.
yo, all of the sexual predators that I've been in prison with, right? They was all touched when they was kids.
Yeah, that's how I usually go.
They was, yo, I'm listening to, because in the group, it's called the Murderers Group. You have to take it before you get parole. You know what I'm saying? It's a year program. You understand what I'm saying? You have to take it. You know what I'm saying? So inside of the program, there's a lot of sexual predators in there. You know what I'm saying? You have to tell about your crime. Every one of them, if there was 20 of sexual predators, 17 of them was touched before.
Goddamn.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
That's how it usually happens.
So my thing was, that's why I was so mad at the Southside Rec. And this is what I was trying to explain yesterday to somebody. The reason why I was mad, because I'm not saying that man is innocent or he's guilty. But what I'm saying is that man got charged with a sexual charge. Every kid in that recreational center should have been evaluated.
Yeah, every single one.
Every single
Every
kid.
single
if
member.
you walked in Southside Rec, your
Every
kid
single
should
member.
be evaluated.
Every single member from the time that motherfucker worked.
Got in there. That's it. Because I asked everybody in Warwick, I asked people in Cranston, I even asked them in Woonsocket. You know what they said? Our kids would have been evaluated. So I was at a party. You know what I'm saying? I was at a party in Newport. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Henderson. I was at a party and I asked the teacher. I said, if this happened in your school district, well, she said that all of them would have been evaluated. Mm-hmm. Every kid would have been evaluated. You know why? Because they know if we don't catch these kids now, they're gonna be sexual predators. So I'm trying to protect for my kids.
Hurt people. Especially when kids learn behavior that's not taught and taught in the right manner and stuff like that. You learning things from your peers or whatever else, which 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna be the right way or right understanding. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, what do you do if your child comes to you and tells you that he's been touched or she's been touched?
You investigate, find out who, when, where, you know what I'm saying? What, why, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you take whatever road you're gonna take with that.
Yeah, but I don't. I see your answer, but I don't understand it. Like, what's your first procedure? If my child comes and tells me I'm touched, I can't deal with it.
I need to know who. I
can't deal with it.
You have to deal with it.
I know, that's what
you know
I'm saying.
You have to. There ain't no way around it. Like, my child comes and tells me, first I want to know who. Then I want to know what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care how disturbing it is. I need to know what the fuck this person did. And then, you know, I'm going to handle and make my choice and decision from there, how I'm going to justify that and protect my kid from that situation. You know what I'm saying? But then you got some kids, too, that things like that happen because they've been put in predicaments
by the
parent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you think, what's the ratio? It's the parent puts that kid in that situation.
It could be something simple that a parent and nobody's thinking about. How many times when you was little, you went over to your mom's friend's house and your friends with her friends' kids, y'all go in the room.
And we played house and I was in there humping?
When us kids was in that room, in them rooms, there was a lot of shit going down while our parents was out there laughing, joking, playing cards, drinking, smoking or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth though, Chief, but we was all that age. That's what
our kids gonna go through that too. But I made sure I never was one of them parents. In my house, no kids ain't shutting no doors.
No doors. That's how I play. I play the same way.
Only door that gets shut is that bathroom door.
In my door.
Yeah, that part.
I'm the only door. You ain't going in there with no boyfriends. I don't play that shit. I'm one of them that I'm old school. My mother never allowed it. I ain't allowing it. So all you parents that allow it, that's on y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If your daughter comes up, hey yo, if you look at it, and I really need y'all. Yeah, this is some gas.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Aura. I told you.
Oh, that's from Aura?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had this in the cut. You know what I'm saying? But so let me tell you something. When you're dealing with something like that, Chief, how do you protect your kid?
Just by talking to them, being informative, and not letting everything come off as a punishment. Like when I tell my children, you ain't shutting these doors, I didn't just say that and then be authoritative with it or intimidating. You know what I'm saying? I explained why, and then maybe I might have shared the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, this is why I'd be like, nah, no doors, or when people are over here. Because when you got also some of you, like, we don't know what our friends' kids know. And even though you can't protect your kid in every instance or situation or whatever, but you protect your kid by being informative and letting them know. Mm-hmm. You be comfortable with, what your kid knows.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you build that bond and foundation for them to be able to come to you and talk to you about anything. I remember one time my kid came to me and was like, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? One of my kids came to me and was like, Daddy, such and such was like, I was appreciative. Like, that was a reflection of, I did a good job.
Good job.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell my son, and I also let the mother know what was going on.
And
my son was understanding and smart enough to know, like, yo, that ain't right. This ain't happening. Let me go tell my pops. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we handled that situation correct. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
So, see, my next, and I go on, and I want to say this. This is how we got to protect our women, our young women, and we got to protect our sons, too.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people are not understanding, right?
Yeah.
We're letting our sons run around here reckless.
Yeah.
See, if we let our sons get caught up in these messes, right? See, you gotta let your son know how much power a woman has. And I know some people don't agree with this, but you let your son know how much, yo, son, I don't ever want you to sleep with no drunk woman. This is what, I preach this to the young kids, cause I deal with it. Yo, don't never sleep with a drunk woman that you don't know. Say you meet a woman, right, Chief? And
That's
she's
automatic no, because she might not be making the right choices and decisions in her mind, and she wake up and be like, what the fuck? What you do? Oh shit, nigga, I was inebriated.
I seen something crazy. Can I tell you what I seen crazy happen? A girl got something slid in her drink, right? But the guy that slid in the drink didn't even get her. Some other dude got her. That didn't. He just walked into it. Yes.
Yo, I'm laughing, but that's not funny. I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. I'm laughing.
Chief,
Like, yo, that's
he
crazy.
walked into it. Yes.
Oh God.
Luckily, the girl's friend, right,
Yeah.
seen the whole move.
That's a turn off to me anyway. I don't care how bad you are, how fat that ass is, or any of that shit. I see a drunk chick or she's coming at me like that, and I'm not fired up, and we didn't get fired up together. Like, nah.
See, her girl seen the move, and this is when her girl was telling me to move. I could at first I couldn't understand it, but she said her friend was acting out of character. She never seen never seen the dude put in the drink, but she said her.
See the pack? No, the pack.
Huh?
The weed. I'm listening to you, man. I just want to say that.
Oh no, I just put it in that because I had that.
What's the name of this bud?
Oh, I don't even know.
We don't know, Steve.
Hey Steve, hey, they'll tell you what when you get there. You understand what I'm saying? I swear to God I don't, because I had to put it in something. I didn't want it to dry up. You understand what I'm saying? But because you know what I did? You know them Aura bags that I hate? Do you ever get them dispensary bags you can't open?
You slide them. Everybody tries to tear the top off. You slide the bag open.
This weed tasted so good. You know what I'm saying? That I couldn't wait. You understand what I'm saying, Chief?
Yeah.
I was just like,
yeah. Some bags like this, all you do is slide the top open. Like you're snapping your fingers. Slide the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Sav did that shit. Sav came and see me last night. I got some dope bags that go with some of the shit I got.
yeah.
I'm sitting there like, I paid good dollars for them bags. You tore that motherfucking top off, pause. You know what I'm saying? I said, all you gotta do, Sav, is just slide the motherfucking bag.
But yeah, man, I Chief, man, we're gonna this week we're gonna be doing a lot of that. We're gonna be talking about that because I got a lot of guests. I told you I got both of them women coming in, Chief.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
that's gonna be a good show. Everybody better tune into that.
Yeah, because Chief, I want our women to get the signs because she didn't get the signs, Chief. Yeah. And I want to continue elaborating on that other part though, because
some people were saying things in the comments. I can't see the comments no more. I got some good old glue and I got some alien apple, but our friends' kids. There's a lot of us that got friends that don't got control of their kids. And you know, then if your kids know some shit that they shouldn't be knowing, and you got your kid around your friend's kid that's like that, I don't like shit like that. Yeah, because a lot. All right, can you break it in a scenario? Just bring up a scenario, because a lot. I think that people can hear when you talk like that. Some people don't get it. If you break a scenario, Susan. All right, like I won't even have to be one of those sexual situations. Like you might your friend's kid might like throwing rocks at cars outside and shit, and your kid hangs with this kid. Your kid might not be throwing the rocks, but he's with him. He's just as guilty. Or you might got a friend's kid that swears and says all kind of nasty, vulgar shit or whatever. Your kid don't do that, but now your kid's around. And you know what I'm saying? That's like kind of can be influential on certain levels. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first started swearing, I used to sound like a motherfucking, like I was from the Middle East. I used to put swears together that didn't even go together.
Just because you knew how to swear.
Yeah.
So, and I say this, and I said this to the other woman. The other woman caught the signs, Chief. She was dating a guy, and she found out that he had a sex charge.
Mm-hmm.
So when she found out he had a sex charge, she said she confronted him.
Mm-hmm.
She said, was you ever in jail for messing with it? Because she said she didn't know if it was rape. It just said, I think it said sexual, whatever, 1 or 2, whatever it said.
Mm-hmm.
So he's denying it.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that was probably somebody else. Instead of admitting it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Her after watching my show, she said she knew it was true. She didn't want to elaborate no more on it.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even want to tell him, yo, you're lying. I know you're lying because look, she said, just that he lied was just enough. I'm not even risking no more. You lied. You didn't even want to explain it. Just that you. And she said she was watching my show and she remembered me saying, man, is your child worth the risk?
Right.
She said that's all that was coming through. She said she was at work, right?
Not at all.
She said all she kept remember was hearing me going, are you risking your child to think that he did it or not? Is it worth the risk? And she said she flew home, packed the dude's stuff, and she said she never let him in her house again. Salute to you.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So that's, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No. Sometimes that's why I like podcasting and shit too, or whatever. Cause like, not that we get personal all the time or anything, but just these real situations and topics and stuff.
Awareness.
We generalizing about them, but like this is real shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when you got people with voices, you got people that appreciate your thought or what you got to say on these matters and stuff too, or in our experiences or whatever. But like,
that's because
this is just
our kids are vulnerable,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
I see that they're vulnerable, man.
Every kid.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of women doing a lot of work and they're not doing a lot of watching out for their children, and I understand it because they got to get their bread. Most of them are single parents, Chief. They got to work 2 jobs.
Yeah. And
You understand what I'm saying?
Leave their kid behind out there to fend for themselves sometimes or whatever, unfortunately. But if you
Chief, they don't believe that.
But if you live a life like that to where you're working because you got to take care of yours, but taking care of yours means you being gone and not physically protective of yours, you gotta have that bond and connection, with that verbal relationship.
You need a man.
That part.
You need a man. You need their father.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You working 2 jobs. You need their father, man.
Some of these women is out here working 2 jobs, and the father still don't got the kid, and he don't got no job, but he's out here hustling all day.
Yes.
Don't spend. You got a whole 24 hours, and some niggas don't even spend an hour with their kid. Like, man, even though me and my daughter's mother, our relationship was high school. We had our daughter probably the last year of our relationship and shit or whatever, but we always been friends. Me and Michelle been friends since the 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we got a whole different relationship aside of, sharing the responsibility of a life or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and a child. We still friends to this day. But like, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like this, fellas.
You gotta be there for your kid.
Yo, as Chief,
I'm from Newport. Newport's 4.5 square miles. I got niggas that I grew up with that was in the same town and not fucking with their own kid. Family members too. Imagine living 2 or 3 streets from your kid and you ain't had nothing much to do in their life for the first 18 years.
2 or 3 streets?
Over.
Wow, that's deadly.
That's bad.
Deadly, man.
That's bad.
That's deadly. But what I say is, because you know what I learned? I guess it comes with time, Chief. Because a lot of people...
That's the most valuable thing.
Yeah, because I had to learn it and I still learn it. And sometimes...
You don't got to spend money all the time to be with your kid,
with
man.
my son.
The time is more valuable than that money.
I'm going to use my son Xander. I have to use our relationship. Our relationship got distance, right? Yeah. But Like I tell him now, our relationship should never get distance as you get older, son.
Right.
Cause now you don't
gotta
gotta
get
listen
closer
to your
as
mother.
you get older.
Yes,
You gotta get
you
closer
don't.
as
You
you
got
get
your
older.
own cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You got your own shit. You got your own. Yo, dad, what up? It ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Like I explained to him now, we should never get distance as you get older.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As you get older, we supposed to get closer. For this is what I stress. As your child gets older, you guys supposed to get closer, especially if you're not with the mother no more. If you ain't with the parent anymore, do y'all agree on that?
Say that again.
Do you supposed to get closer as the kid gets older?
Hell yeah, I tell my own kids that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, usually like my youngest son. He just reached a milestone in his life. You know what I'm saying? He just graduated high school. He's 18. He's getting ready to start college. We already went through so many worlds from the time he was born up until this moment.
What age did you talk to him about sex?
I want to say like maybe 3, 4. 3, 4 years old.
Do you actively see? This is what I hate with
We
parents.
still talk about having sexual conversations now.
Yes, this is what I
You know
hate with
what I'm saying?
parents. And parents, and I need you to understand this. If you have a sex talk with your daughter at 12 years old and you go, all right, oh God, I made it through that. And no. I need you to stay on them.
Want me to tell
You
you?
can't, because you have one conversation that's not going to embed it in them.
All those years of conversations that I got with my son and the bond and relationship and understanding that we got with that part. My son's an 18-year-old virgin. My son's a good-looking kid. He got little friends and shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He could be out here poking his joint and shit, you know what I'm saying? But due to a lot of some of my teaching, I don't know what his mom did on her end, but she probably had a lot to do with it too or whatever, but he's made a conscious choice, a decision not to fall horny to victim. I mean, not to fall victim to being horny. You know what I'm saying? And it's like education first. You know what I'm saying? All that shit's gonna be there. It's gonna always be there, no matter what. So that's not his focus. He ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, did your grandfather, God bless, teach you that?
Nope. My grandfather only gave me one piece of sexual advice in my whole life.
And what did he tell you?
He said, if you gonna be out there, you got to protect yourself. He ain't say nothing more, nothing less.
And what did your dad teach you?
He didn't really teach me anything, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
I know my dad's a horny motherfucker. My dad got 14 kids. My dad's 65 years old, still knocking shit down. He can't stop, won't stop.
Now,
You know
your
what
father
I'm
got a story to tell. Well, we were supposed to
Yeah,
call
we
him
supposed to
last
call my dad. I can still call him now.
We are calling. We
You
definitely
call my dad?
Absolutely.
What was that? What was he talking about?
Ah, man, he did some crazy.
Oh, we was talking about when, you know, not fixing relationships and stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes.
Or whatever the case, as far as if we ain't get it right while I was
It was a
alive.
great question.
Yeah, why if we ain't get it right while we was alive?
Oh, he told you.
Uh-huh.
He told you. He said, no matter what, if he died, if none of his kids made it right with him, then he didn't want them to have to feel.
My father tried to give me the task of
a
job.
I got it now. It just came to me. Yo, I need everybody to hit that share button, hit that like button, because this is about to be deep right here. Because I feel the same way. His dad told him, son, one task that I give you when I die. There's one task I give you when I'm gone, is to make sure nobody was at my funeral that didn't have love for me when I was alive, including your siblings.
Yeah.
So if your siblings don't make it right with me while I'm alive, I'm giving you the task that you cannot come in the services. My dad did not welcome you. Yo, I stand on that. I stand on that. And his father said,
you know how tough of a job that would be for me because of the relationships that I got with my siblings that he don't have. And I'm understanding of both sides, not being biased just because I got a solid relationship with my father, but I also got that solid with my brothers and sisters.
and that's why it's so
You know
ill,
what I'm
Chief. You're gonna be faced with that's death. That's what I'm trying to. Chief, just imagine you telling your brother, or your sister, right?
Dad don't want you here.
Your dad don't want. She's getting ready to get dressed, ready for the funeral, and you tell her, "Yo, I'm gonna tell you off the." Or, you know how that conversation. This is someone you love. This is someone you admire. I admire and love my sisters. So I gotta tell her. That's a task your father.
He gave me 2 tasks. The other one was kind of outlandish and ridiculous, but he's dead ass serious.
Oh, you didn't tell me this one.
Yeah, he told you. I'm gonna remind you.
Oh.
The first one was, if shit ain't right between him and some of my siblings, don't show up, don't come, me not let them in, and he don't want to hear. He don't want them to say anything that they didn't say while he was here because I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, he said.
You know what I'm saying? But the other task was, he said, for the second half of his service, he wants me to turn him over, pause, with his ass out so everybody could kiss his ass before they close his casket.
Are you serious?
Yo, my dad's raw, yo.
Call that man. Call him.
I'll call my
I
dad.
gotta talk to him. I gotta talk to him. Look at my people.
Yeah.
I stopped my dad's funeral from being planned by my brothers who didn't mess with him. Oh shit, like I said, she stopped. Yo, that's why if you got a parent, man, if you close with your parents, man, it's so much of a blessing, man. You'll get close with your parents.
Hey, what's up?
Victor Brooks.
Big Vic, what's going on, man? It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. I
Yeah,
told you
man.
I was calling you, Big Vic.
What's up?
Oh, damn, you sound like you just waking up, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you good? All right, let me get this introduction. This is the real Victor Brooks. You know what I'm saying? This is the original Victor Daddy. Yo, Dad, a lot of people think because of some of what they know about me, they think that Victor Daddy shit's some nasty shit, but I had to give them the history. I said that was me as a kid, distinguishing the difference between you and my grandfather, because I called my grandfather Daddy, but I called my father Victor Daddy. You know what I'm saying? I called my grandmother Ma, but I called my mother Mommy Cheryl. You know, I still do that to this day. So now that I got my own kids in a relationship, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm Victor Daddy now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's about for some of you that don't know. But this is my dad. Dad, I told you me and Trap was gonna call you. You know what I'm saying? To elaborate some things I just shared with everybody that tough ass task and job you gave me.
Oh, God.
Because we was talking about, people don't get relationships right while we here. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Big
So
Vic.
I just wanted everybody to hear what you had to say and how you felt about that. But Trap got some questions for you too.
Now, Big Vic, what's up, man? Good morning.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Now, my first question is, right? Now, to come up with such a demand on your son like that, right? Now, you had to think about that a lot, and you had to cry.
Yeah, and some of it is, our family history. We're from Sierra Leone, and a lot of it was passed down as a traditional way of thinking. I just remember when I graduated from Rogers, we had went out and got fucked up that night, me, Ronnie, and Lance. I just remember rolling over, looking at that ceiling in the hood, and I had a kid on the way. And my mom used to always tell me, I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga, but when the clock strikes 18 on your ass, you better have a plan. And it's like I didn't have a plan, but I knew I had to take care of mine because my father wasn't there for me. So, that was a viable option. I didn't love America. I didn't go, and Vietnam was going on at that time to be a fucking hero. I just wanted to be a hero for my kid.
Mm-hmm.
Which
so at that time,
to this day.
So at that time, you only had one kid.
Say again?
At the time, you only had one kid.
Yeah, I only had one kid, yeah. And not only that, it's just that, I remember, I hate to put names out there, but certain people in Newport, they wouldn't even have enough niggas to play pickup basketball until the school bus got there. So, I didn't want to, end up like one of them people either and shit, but they were like, I don't know if you want to call them neighborhood heroes, but the niggas was really bums, but, yeah, I didn't want to, I seen a better vision in that too, I didn't want to, I have more respect for myself
All right, so when you made up this credible task, because you gotta understand this task that you're giving your son is a task you know that he loves you, man. Cause not the average son can hold that task down, bruh. The average son is breaking. He's going, nah, sis, I don't care what daddy says. You're getting in here. Come on. It's not even mentioning that. Chief, you're bringing that to light right before your dad's on this earth. So, God forbid, if something happened to your dad tomorrow, your siblings can't come to you and go, oh, no, I put it live on.
What I hope and pray for in that situation, even given that task, I hope they understand on their own to not show up for me to not have to do what my dad asked me to do. Because I got a different relationship with them than what he got with them. But I'm understanding of both sides. You know what I'm saying?
Now my next question is, do you think you being harsh on them, Big Vic?
Yeah, a lot of niggas running around hollering about they real niggas, but they ain't.
Yeah, but we're talking about your children. You think niggas? I'm talking about these are your children. We're talking
He's talking about his kids too.
Yeah, they holler about they real. Listen, I believe that Victor is my son. I believe that I'm the only man on earth that wants him to be better than him as a man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Your friends, all your dogs, whatever.
Yes.
They might feel you, but I don't know if they rooting for you to be better than them. And I always wanted his life to be better than mine. I always want that for each and every one of them. You know what I'm saying? But back to the thing in the box. If we're not vibing and we're not being family, because family's deeper than just sharing the same blood or the last name. It's the effort and the energy that you take to be there for that individual. And I don't know, everyone that's on this podcast, pull out both hands and count how many people you could really count on if he was ass out. And that's family right there.
How many? So Big Vic wants this question. How many people can you count on your hand if you was assed out? You had nothing, nobody in this that you knew that would come through for you. That's what he's saying, and that's
He
major.
said those people that you could, those fingers that you got, that's your family.
So Big Vic, my next question is: have you tried to extend your hand to your siblings?
I mean, to his kids.
To let you know, when I mean extend your hand, to let them know that how you feel, like the way you feel right now, to let them know that, yo, this is how I feel.
See, you heard him laugh, right?
Nah,
my dad does the same thing I do. Like, our laugh ain't always a laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll let you answer that, Dad. Go ahead, though.
One of my sons, when I went to visit him in Florida, he was such a ruckus that the teacher was walking around teaching the class, holding his hand, scared to let him go. Because he was, I think 7th grade, he's in the back of the room looking at porn, so the long and the short is he came to live with me. And he went from being 2 years behind in school to honor roll.
Whoa! I thought you was about to say he's in jail. Oh my God! Oh my God! Shout out to you, Big Vic. Shout out to you, Big Vic.
It was the first time that anybody had put expectations and consequences on him. And so when he got skipped to his right grade, I remember him saying, "Dad, can I go to Florida for Christmas?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, nigga, you're shining." And he gets on the plane, calls me, and tells me to kiss his ass.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Gets
God.
home to Florida, and 2 weeks later, he gets shot.
Wow.
His grandmother calls me and says, "Can he come back?" And I said, "Yeah." When he write me a letter to tell me what the fuck he intends to do with the rest of his black ass life. He never wrote the letter. He's never been back in my house until recent years. We kind of made up. And to this day, guess what he says to me every time we have this conversation? When he talks to Chief.
Oh, he's crying about the past.
Nah, but he's appreciative now.
Oh, he's appreciative. Oh, that's dope,
Yeah,
Chief.
He's
appreciative. I thought he was.
But he wishes he just feels sorry. He got a lot of remorse and stuff or whatever. that he still carries, even though my dad.
Years later.
Yeah.
So Big Vic, so what I'm saying is, so he's invited, so he's out of that category now.
Yeah.
All right, so
Number two, this one, I've never seen a day in my life, but he had burnt bridges everywhere. And Chief knows, I hate to put him in it, but this kid has dumped a pile of shit on my floor. I clean it up. He leaves. He's ass out. Even chiefing him like that. You gonna let him back in? Yeah, that's my kid. You know, I'm trying to do everything that I can. But I went to bat for him 2-3 times. Plus, I even took care of his kid while he was locked up. You know? And I don't want to put my granddaughter in a situation where me and her father doesn't have a good relationship, or she's ever got to sneak and call me, or she's hearing shit from him. I think the kid should be left out of it. So in a situation like that, I would step back because I have more respect and regard for that kid's feelings than my own.
now not to cut you off, Big Vic, but my question is to you, Chief. Does all of this stuff, because this is madness.
Yeah.
This madness in front of you.
Yeah.
Does this strengthen you to be a better father to your kids?
In every way, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad says all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like not just because we got the relationship, but like, Dad, what you say all the time, our lives are parallel.
Oh yeah.
I've experienced a lot of things that he experienced, but when it comes my time, because I walk with him, when it comes my time in situations, I get to handle them a little better and clear-minded because I kind of feel like I've been here already. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't share the experience yet, and I'm first going through it. I always got this man right here on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That keep me level-headed and grounded to where, you know. So now a lot of you are hearing my dad talk for the first time. Y'all respect and understand my views on things and stuff. You hearing firsthand where it come from.
Because it's
So with all of that said, what I'm saying to everyone, what I feel is that, you know, family's deeper than blood. It's deeper than the same last name or anything like that, because, you know, you can have family in the streets that are better than the family that you.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Big Vic.
And so you don't pick and choose. Well, you do pick and choose your family, and some people are just there for a season.
But,
some people are there for a reason.
And Big Vic, and my thing is this: Can you change your mind? Is there something that can change the switch where you can tell your son, I'm gonna retract what I asked you to do, man. I think that we could do better, and I can try while we still alive to patch this up, because I think personally, Big Vic, this is me personally, I think that's very harsh, and I stand on it because I feel the same way, but I probably say this because me and my sister just we mended our relationship after a while of not talking yesterday.
Yeah.
And I love my sister to death, man. I love the ground she walks on, and I just finally talked to my sister yesterday, and I felt like that kind of hatred. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I started thinking about it. That shit would kill me if somebody told my sister that she couldn't come to my funeral. So that's what really made me go and make up with my sister. Cause I stand on what he said. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna take the extra love and the step that I got for the people that I was believing like that. Yeah. Right now that you guys put that in my head, now I've been making them steps. I made a step, me and my sister.
But there's a thing though, you had an opportunity and chance to make that shit right. My dad had an open door policy for life with my siblings.
I know, but I'm talking about going the extra mile.
I know what I'm saying,
now.
but when somebody's constantly giving you their ass to kiss and shoveling shit at your feet forever, like how much of that are you supposed to take?
And that's why I'm saying I draw the line now, but I want to let you know that I draw the line, but I want to let you know how far I'm going to go.
Regardless of the bond of your relationship or blood relating you and things like that, if you ain't right and you said some things and I feel some type of ways and we didn't get that shit together right, why are you here?
Yeah.
Like the other thing my dad said too, I don't want none of yous crying over my casket or in my ear telling me shit that you didn't tell me when I was here. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. That shit ain't gonna make no difference.
Good or bad.
No, Chief, I agree with that. But do you understand what I'm saying now, right? As that is so harsh right now that I'm saying that making that step right now in 2024, today's the 28th, saying, hold up, everybody knows my stance. Me and my son, Victor Jr. knows how I stand and how I'm going to execute my going away. So I'm going to make the initiative to say one more time, to say, yo, I want to make this right before I go, because this is cold to put on my son. To leave out my son to do to his siblings that he loves to death is cold. So I'm going to make that extra mile and go, yo, I'm going to try one more time, because did they know how he feels?
Right, at this point in time, it's not about my dad trying. It's about my siblings, maturing and having a better understanding if they really care about having that bond and relationship. Because we're all good at writing the motherfucker off.
So I wanna ask people on your podcast, I want to make a suggestion. There's a book, because I'm always trying to self-improve, spiritually, consciously. And the book is called It Didn't Start With You. It's by Mark Weiland. And it talks about generational experiences. And I really believe in things like that. And it's like we've been here before. You ever have those experiences? Like people say, it's a French term called déjà vu.
Yeah.
You've been here before. And even with that said, I suggest to anyone and everyone that's listening that wants to be better, that wants to, rest there, have a better spirit, a better soul. I tried everything possible to make this right myself on my end. Even his siblings that don't want nothing to do with me, I pray for them. I wish no bad, no ill will. That's the part that you have to do. You have to do your best. You have to make your spirit and your soul right. Then and only then do I rest right.
All right, but
everything that I can and it didn't work, I've done my part.
All right, so Vic, so what I'm saying is, when at one point did you gonna take responsibility and say that I gotta take this? I created this, right? Have you created? Yes, I love that already. Once you said yes and then argue with me and say I'm good, I don't even good, because you know what? I hate when men argue with me, Big Vic. They'll go, I didn't create this.
My dad is one of the most accountable people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I told this story on here, Dad, one time. I know, you don't walk, you be working or whatever, but I told the story about when we had that family reunion, but it was you. It was all of us. It was you and most of your children.
9 of you guys.
Yeah, 9 out of the whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I told everybody how, when we was at the dinner table and I was just sitting back watching you, and
he started crying.
No, not right then and there. Not right then and there. But I was just watching him, and
You got up and walked out.
yeah, you got up and walked out first, but I gave you a minute, and then I went out there just to make sure you was alright or whatever, because without talking yet, I kind of felt like I felt what you was going through because I was watching you.
It was like the first time in my life I was really confronted with me, the wreckage, the irresponsibleness, the recklessness. Here I was looking at 9 of my kids by 6 different moms.
Wow.
There was only 2 or 3.
Oh, Big Vic, not to cut you off, Vic, can you say that one more time? Vic, can you rewind that? Because that's major. Because a lot of us, hey, yo, Vic, man, and I got to salute you, man. Because after he told that story, I started thinking about my children. I'm almost in that same situation, but you were way past me. But you start looking at our recklessness when we was young, and it hurts. I love my kids, but they're a sign of my recklessness. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And so go on, Vic. I'm sorry to cut you off, but go ahead.
So what happens with us a lot as black men, we create these situations, and we're not there to honor that. And then when we get back in these kids' lives, or these kids come in our lives, then you know what? We want that respect and that command, but you haven't earned that shit.
Wow.
You have not earned that shit. So when we got these fucked up kids in the head, you know what I'm saying? No, own that shit. Be there as much as you possibly can, because it was your dick that created that selflessness, that recklessness, you know? How many people can honestly say that we lay down and sleep with someone that we love? We lay down and sleep with someone that we lust?
We sleep with people we lust instead of we love. So when did you realize that in your life? After 14 kids?
To be honest, this is not being braggadocious. There might be a little bit more than that.
There's a Chinese chief. There's a Korean chief. There's a Japanese chief.
And I'm gonna be real, and I always give her props.
Wait, hold up, Dad. Hold up. Before you say that, can you say what you say when you're litty? Because since you're on the subject of like you know being real, like there might be others or whatever. But what you used to say, you swam the what?
Oh man, I swam all the 7 seas, the deepest fucking ocean.
He's a nasty motherfucker. This is what we gotta break that.
He said, I swam the deepest of the 7 seas. Yo, right now the trip, but go ahead and say what you was getting ready to say aside of that, though.
It was my life partner. You know, I think people are attracted to people for different reasons. And when I met this woman, it kind of woke up in me because it was her. She used to hold me accountable. But she was telling me one of her stories where her son was playing basketball and was getting looks at from D1 colleges and everything. But he's sitting in Baltimore and he's about to whoop his ass. And she just upped and moved him. And so he's never touched the ball again or nothing like that. But she was just saying that, you know, we make decisions and we don't include our kids in it because for them it's about their friends and their connections. And for us, because we do something irresponsible, we fuck their lives up, we upend their lives and stuff like that. So it's just, you know, it began to make me take a look at a lot of things that how I created those situations. And I don't mind someone telling the truth to me. I don't mind someone being honest with me, even if it stinks.
That's a fact.
I think if you own your own shit and try to get better from it, then that makes you a better person.
That's a fact.
You know, don't chase your tail like a fucking dog in a circle, man.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, Dad. Hold on, Dad. So we got Uncle Benny on the phone. I want to introduce Uncle Benny to my father, but we call him Uncle Benny because, you know, the respect that he commands, the relationship that he got with a lot of people in the city. You know what I'm saying? But what Uncle Benny don't know is my father has a brother, Ben. Well, he's deceased now. I met him one time, and we didn't get to really meet, but we passed each other. We looked each other in the eyes, and then we just looked at each other like, yo, you look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? And we never spoke no words. But Uncle Benny here, I also enjoy calling him Uncle Benny because I had an Uncle Ben that I didn't get to really get close to. So now the relationship that me and Uncle Benny here developed or whatever, he's my Uncle Benny. Like he didn't know that. I know he's just hearing that for the first time, but that's what it is, Uncle Benny. That's why I call you Uncle Benny. But let me see your phone. But Dad, Uncle Benny got a question for you, so I'm gonna hold the phone close to my phone so you can hear his question. Go ahead, Benny.
It's just about being real. I'm a real nigga.
And that's exactly what I want to reiterate before I even ask the question. First of all, I want to say thank you, sir. I'm calling you sir because I'm probably almost the same age as you, but thank you. I appreciate everything you said, and the biggest thing I've noticed was everything you said was real and true, and the way you explained everything, your articulation was right on point. I see exactly where Victor got it from. Or gets it from, because when he talks, he commands the room, and you know exactly what he means from
That's
the
a fact.
and what he says. So I appreciate you for those words because it is hard and it hit home. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yes, he did.
No problem, no doubt.
So, go ahead, ask him your question.
It's a two-part question. One of them is, because you're so real, I have to ask you this first one, and then the second one right after that. Can you name something that your son Victor did that made you highly upset? Literally highly upset.
I already know.
Coming to his high school graduation.
Hold on, Dad. He's asking you 2 questions. Hold that one, but then let him ask you, and then you answer both of them. So go ahead, Benny.
And then the second one is, how do you feel
Chief never had to really struggle. I mean, he had a grandfather that, I'm sorry, Chief, for that.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, everybody knows this. I talk about it all the time.
He put an intercom in the bathroom upstairs. I remember coming home on leave, and this kid, this 5-year-old, Chief, somebody come and wipe my butt.
I hated wiping my own ass after taking a shit. I called my mom. I still do that to this day. Like, Mommy, come wipe my butt. I used to just be scared I'd get doo-doo on my hand. What guy?
Made to feel special. The day that he came home from the hospital, I remember your grandfather putting the baby seat in the car, and Steve looked at him and goes, where am I going to sit at? He looked at the back seat.
My grandfather put my grandmother in the back seat and had me in the front in my car seat.
He had to struggle, but that was a choice that he made. And I remember coming to his graduation, I'm watching all these white kids get up and get these awards and shit, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, this nigga just did just enough to get by, you know? And to this day, when you have kids with someone, women and men, my great aunt from Sierra Leone used to always tell me, laying down and having a kid with a nigga is like breeding an animal. And I look at Victor and I see the parts of him that are exactly like his mom. Exactly. And the thing that makes me proudest is that our lives are similar. When his kids needed him and what he did for Tay and what he was willing to do, I wanted to shake him and say, dude, you know, that's that. You don't got to go down that guilt path, you know. But I understand that too because he wasn't there, and all of a sudden this kid's in his life, and he's holding him accountable. It was like the same thing that happened to me and Cody. It was like what happened to you and Tay.
Yep.
And I'm watching you be responsible. I'm watching you. So if I die today, right now, family, and I walk out this door and I get run over by a Mack truck, watching my men be there for their kids is the richest fucking thing that's ever happened to me in life.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is, man. So, fellas, I gotta leave y'all with this because we going down the Aura. I see y'all guys down the Aura.
Alright,
down
Dad,
there.
I appreciate that.
But
Everybody,
first, before we go, man,
shouting you out.
yes, man, Big Vic, I want to say thank you, man.
In the shop and in the comments and shit.
Yo, man, I would like you to be a part of the podcast when we're talking about fatherhoods and trying to integrate our young fathers to not making the mistakes that we made. You know what I mean, Big Vic?
My dad got a lot of wisdom that
yes, you got a lot of wisdom.
So, I asked you all before you sign off. One week I want to talk about what's black culture now.
Wow. Let's do it. Let's do it.
My dad said, you TikTok niggas.
Wow.
Dad, imagine them TikTok, the whole Navy full of TikTok niggas.
Now, briefly, just give me a synopsis on what you're talking on that. What you want to say?
Well, I remember my youngest son and I walking through the hood, and we seen this kid with headphones on, a blunt behind his ears, pants hanging down, and I said to Jay, I said, he might not know another word in that song, but when it comes to the hook, bitch, nigga, I'll kill you, we're gonna hear that loud and clear.
Yo, Dad. My dad. When real quick before we get off, when are you coming up here? Ain't you supposed to be?
August 23rd or August 24th.
All right, so August 23rd or 4th. Somebody in the chat just said something real dope. Tremblay, my boy Francis Tremblay. He said we need Papa Chief, the real Trap's dad, and Uncle Benny. We need all three of y'all in here at the same time. Yes. That will be
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah. So when you come here, we gonna make that happen.
I gotta say this though before that.
For you guys.
My father and your father, their kids.
Put my Lynn Bias,
Yeah.
my Lynn Bias jersey, my Tom Brady jersey, and my Jimmy Rice jersey on your wall in the shop, man.
All right, we got you.
We can do that.
We definitely got you. But I gotta tell you this: between my father and you, your kids and grandkids, we need another room. So you guys are gonna be in here. My father got, I think, 8 babies' mothers too. All kidding aside though, Papa Chief, and I want to say this. Like I talk about about generational curses and stuff. And I don't say my father gave me a curse, but I grew up watching my father around nothing but women. You know what I'm saying? I grew up watching my father just having kids everywhere. So could you knowing what life do you think that he taught me?
Yeah, it's the same shit. You know
The same shit.
Alright.
So we trying to
All right,
break
so
that.
let me jump in here real quick. Pause. Well, like check this out. So, Dad, I've shared a lot of stuff on here, things that you probably, you know, even things that we talk about, like on certain levels or whatever. But I talked about, like, regardless of the number of kids you got, I said in my lifetime and in my time with my dad and before any gap or absence, I never seen my father with another woman.
I know.
But when I was little, not dogging my mom, everybody knows I love my mom to death and all of that or whatever, but times when my dad left, a half hour after he was gone, 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I know you said that before.
there'll be a nigga around. Now, I never heard my mom smashing or saw her or anything like that, but a nigga was around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Dad, I also told that story about that time when I was in the patio door, and I seen you, you was coming. My mother didn't know you was coming home, and it was my aunt Tony, my mom, and who is now my uncle. My aunt ended up marrying that dude, but then there was another dude that was there. I was playing with my toys. And I'm in the patio door and I see my dad. He's like a football field away.
You can't wait
You know what I'm
till
saying? I said like this. I said, "Oh shit, Victor Daddy," right? So my mom was like, "What?" So I'm looking because I'm scared because I said a swear. Yeah. But the kid, I don't know what it was in me. I had a feeling that something was wrong, but I didn't know what because I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, this is normal to me, but this ain't normal. Like, so it was just crazy that I think about it right now. So I'm like, oh shit, Victor Daddy. So my mom's like, what? I said, Victor Daddy, he's coming. Right? So my mom comes to the patio door. She's on the side and she peeks and she sees my dad coming. My dad used to wear his hat a certain way. He's carrying his bag. He's walking. He's getting closer. So my mom grabs me and she brings me in my room and she says to me, she said, Chief. She said, if your dad asks who this dude is, say they're Auntie Tony's friends. So check this out though. But I'm a kid. Like, Dad, how old was I? Like 5, 4, 4, 5. All right. So I remember this still clear like yesterday. So when my dad comes in the house, he looks at my mother. He sees these niggas. He picks me up, he hugs me, he brings me to the room. You know what I'm saying? He said, Chief. He said, who's these niggas? I said, they're Auntie Tony's friends, Dad. I said, they're Auntie Tony's friends, Victor Daddy. But the look on my father's face, I don't know this. I don't understand. I just remember this shit. I remember the look on my father's face to this day. My father's face was just like nigga, you lying.
Yeah.
He said, stay right here. He puts me down. He goes out to the living room. I'm fuck that. I ain't staying here. I'm skipping my dad's home. I'm skipping, you know what I'm saying, behind him. Oh, my dad was like, he didn't even get to finish saying, you motherfuckers don't get the fuck, there was a smoke trail.
Yeah. Motherfuckers is out.
My dad used to have his machetes that he got. Dad, when you get the machetes? He got these machetes from the Philippines. My mom still got one of them. There was 2. You know what I'm saying? But yo, man. But yeah, we gotta end that on that or whatever. But Dad, I'm gonna give you some frequent calls when we having certain topics. Hopefully, I know you be working and stuff, but hopefully you got the time.
Yes, and we will see you.
Sundays and Mondays I'm good. Sundays and Mondays, and I still wake up at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so Mondays we'll definitely tap in with you.
All right,
but
man.
we'll definitely see
I'll
you
talk to you
live.
later. I love you, yo.
We'll see.
All right, man. Peace, family.
Yeah, peace. Uncle Benny.
All right.
Uncle Benny. Oh man, I just want to say I love you, man, and I can't wait till you get on this couch with Pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
Hey,
man.
hey, Benny, I'm gonna call you when I leave here because I wanted to share something else with you too, yo.
But yo,
that's the relationship black men are supposed to have with their father. Even though I'm the age I am, I'm 46. You know what I'm saying? My father's always been around. We had some time where, you know, in my youth where, you know, he wasn't there, where I really needed him, and that might have been where some of my animosity came from at points in times in my life. But we worked with that, we got through it, and that made us stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying?
I salute you and Charles Father's relationship, man. So I think somebody that, listen, this is what happened. This is what I noticed in life. I know a few people that have been babies, sheltered, got everything they want, this and that, and their relationship is nowhere as close as you and your fathers and his fathers. Going through the month together builds relationships and love.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Thank you, man. Hey, Benny, man, I appreciate you.
Alright.
You already know, man. And yo, to my listeners, yo, I love you guys. I see you guys at Aura. You already know, man. I told you what to. I'm gonna remind you if I see you there to ask the number.
What number am I? That's what you gotta say. What number am I?
What number am I? You got it, and you gotta ask for the No Longer Trap bundle deal to get it. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Tomorrow you're gonna see the QR code on the thing. So now when you watching the No Longer Trap podcast, all you gotta do is zoom in. You can see what deals they got every day. You know what I'm saying? But every day they're gonna have that free 7 grams, man.
We steamrolling.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We steamrolling, baby. There's gonna be a QR code. We're gonna be sponsored.
Tremley, I ain't telling you no number. I don't know the number. Tremley, they know the number.
He's being supportive. He's just saying it. He's just saying it.
Hey, Tremley.
Helping everybody remember.
Tremley, you think they're gonna give me the number every day? Tremley, you know they're not gonna give me the number. Tremley, they're not gonna give me the number. Tremley, come on, buddy.
Anderson, what's your ACI number? I don't even remember mine. I don't want to remember mine.
Mine's just
remember my shit. Yeah.
Mine's just nine.
But Frank Tremley put his shit up quick.
Yeah, mine's just 92403. You know what I'm saying? Mine's is 92403. My Connecticut one's 810305. I got a few different.
Remember my numbers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't want to remember my PIN number to my phone. You remember your PIN number to your phone?
Yeah, 881. Oh.
I got him.
Yeah, I don't know my PIN number. I forgot my PIN number. Hey yo, alright, so I'm giving away 2 free T-shirts right now. Right. If you know your PIN number to your phone,
look, Tremley's already he knows. Tremley got a T.
Hey,
what size T-shirt?
Tremley, what size T-shirt you, Tremley? Tremley, if you pull up at Aura, you get a free T-shirt today.
You get one.
Hey, yo, check it out. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, yo, man, you guys pull up today, man. Some pictures. Come over there, man. Get you a No Longer Trap bundle package, man.
You said a No Longer Trump.
Oh, yeah, don't say that.
That's dope, yo. We got to get with Trump, yo. No Longer Trump.
No Longer Trump podcast.
Yeah, no, not podcast, but just to get people to vote.
No
Longer Trump. No Longer Trump shirts.
No, I don't want. I'm going for Trump. What are you talking about?
I know.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You're combining.
No Longer Trump. That don't sound right, Chief.
Yes, it does.
What do you mean?
With supportive, the podcast is supportive of Trump.
I know.
So No Longer Trump instead of No Longer Trap.
Oh, we get some No Longer Trump shirts.
Yeah.
Nah, because people will take that. Nah, I don't like that.
He said he's a 2X, he's fat.
Yeah. I got you, Trump. But yo, man, come on down to Aura, man. Check me out, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit that like button, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place, man. Or I'll see y'all today at Aura, man. Peace, man. You already know, man.
C23. Pack your shit. Hey, Thomas, let's go. Yo, they let me out this bitch now. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, no longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where the shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living wild, that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Brody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing some fat. You got top, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling the shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crap. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, ragged riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get trapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, at least a peanut post, a young boy ain't breathing no more. Yo,
That's a rap. I'm no longer trapped.
I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped.
Hey, y'all, see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. Man, to all my weed heads, man, I know you know where I see you at, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting that bundle deal, man. Getting that free 7 grams of any flower you want. If you ain't, and yo, see, this is what I understand. This is what I understand. One thing I know about my city, we love anything that's free. We love anything that's free, bruh. If it's free, it's for me. I'll see you up at